Hi, my name is Ron Brock, and today we will be talking about the obstacles of incorporating Google Classroom into our district. With Google Classroom comes all the Google Drive attachments, such as Docs, Slides, and Sheets. Now, these apps have what it takes to get the job done, but there's still not as many features as, let's say, Microsoft PowerPoint or Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. For instance, a lot of our students like to incorporate sounds into their presentations. There is no way to incorporate sounds into our presentation at all. Another thing is the transitions and animations. There are not that many transitions to choose from in Google Slides, or there are not that many animations either. Along with themes, there doesn't give you a very wide margin of options. So with that being said, Microsoft PowerPoint and Word and Excel offer you more creative features. Now, we all know that Google Docs and Google Drive have a lot to offer. But with Google Classroom, we don't get to see all the features that we are used to with the Microsoft Office portion. For instance, when we're in here and we try to attach an assignment, it will not let us create an assignment straight from Classroom. You have to pick an assignment that's already on your drive. So to choose an assignment, you have to go back out of Classroom, make your assignment in Drive, upload it to your drive, and then attach it to your Classroom. We all know that YouTube can be a powerful teaching tool. And with Google Docs, YouTube is the only way that you can incorporate videos into your presentation or into your documents. Now, we all know that some districts, like District 87, have our firewall up that blocks YouTube. And with that component of videos being taken away from the presentation product, it makes our presentation less user-friendly and does not give the students as much freedom as we would like. Our third obstacle we are going to talk about is money. Now, we all know that money rules everything. For this to take place, we are going to need to have money to buy one-to-one technology and professional development for our teachers, our students, and even our parents, so they know what their children are doing. Our next obstacle in incorporating Google Classroom into District 87 is the advertising aspect for Google. Now, Google creates these applications to go inside the school for a couple of reasons. One, their Google's business motive is to expose young users to the Google brand to hook them early. The reason for this is so they're used to using the Google products, and when it is time for them to go buy their own, they see Chrome, Chromebooks, anything Google, they jump at it and they buy that stuff right away. Now, we all know that we like to buy what we're used to and comfortable to. That's why throughout college, I bought Microsoft Office because in high school, that's all I used. Now, with this new generation coming up, they will be used to the Google. So that way, Google could hook them and get them to buy their products later on down the road. Now, I think it needs to be on our responsibility to have these students knowledgeable of different types of software and different types of program so they don't have to just choose one. We'll let them choose when it's time for them to make their purchases. The next obstacle that I want to talk about is the document that you see on your screen right now, the Google Terms of Service. As you see, this was last modified on April 14, 2014. There's a lot of technical lingo in here, but what I really want us to concentrate on is towards the bottom in modifying and terminating our services. As you see, the highlighted portion of this paragraph states, we are consistently changing and improving our services. We may add or remove functionalities or features, and we may suspend or stop a service altogether. Now, this gives the problem of uncertainty. Now, one day you could be using a Google product, loving it, liking it a lot, using it with students, getting a real nice connection with it, getting used to it, and the next day, without any notice, they could totally remove it or stop it. The sixth and final obstacle that we will talk about today is Office 365. Now, what Office 365 is, it is Microsoft's answer to Google Classroom and Google Drive. Now, what are you looking at right now is a compare and contrast from the Microsoft website. It splits it off into two different things: a day in the life of a student and a day in the life of a teacher. As you see, on the left, it gives Office 365. On the right is Google Apps. And inside each student or teacher, there's different subcategories. As you see, these are all the positive things that Office 365 can do that Google Apps and Google Drive cannot do. And as you look through, there are tons of different things that both the teacher and the student can do that you cannot do with Google Drive and Google Apps. Now, I'll ask the question, why wouldn't we go to Office 365 if our students and our faculty is already familiar with Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel? Why switch over and learn a whole new different program when, as you see, they have a lot of benefits and you could use the same products that you've been using for a long time?